Hey guys, the Explorer4 here, Horrorboy465. Welcome back to some more reviews. And today, I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. It's been about a week, and I usually don't go a week without doing videos. But honestly, guys, I have future plans set up. But I just did not know what to do this past week. I just did not know what to do. I didn't know what kind of videos I wanted to upload, and I was just very lost on like what I wanted to actually upload, because I didn't really want to do any reviews at the time because, I wanted to do a vlog or something different. I love doing reviews, but at that moment I was wanting to think about something different, do a little bit of a different video and do a vlog. But however, I do have future plans. I do plan on reviewing, I don't know when, but probably sometime soon, the Hollow Man movies. Now, I say I don't know when because I really want to see this movie, and I really don't want to see this movie. I loved this movie, but I remember hating this movie. Now, I know it's like, well, then if you hate it, why'd you buy it? It was $1 to complete the collection of the Hollow Man movies. I didn't pay that much for it, and I haven't seen it in a long time. So, I'll give it another watch. But the last time I seen this movie, it was pure crap, and it was very boring to sit through. Hollow Man did not need a sequel. That's all I'm going to say about that. It just did not need a sequel. But yeah, Hollow Man 2, and the original Hollow Man, which is a movie that, once again, I grew up with. It's a movie that I watched a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed the first one, the first Hollow Man. Definitely an underrated horror film. This is a horror film that doesn't get talked about that much anymore. So yeah, I'll be reviewing the Hollow Man movies. I will also be reviewing the Hatchet trilogy, which I've reviewed before, but I'll have to re-review them again because the uploads are no longer on my channel. So yeah, I'll be reviewing Hatchet 1, Hatchet 2, and Hatchet 3. I can't wait. It's going to be really fun to do. I really enjoy this trilogy. It's a fun slasher film trilogy, and I can't wait to review it. It's going to be a blast. But yeah, the Hatchet trilogy, the Hollow Man movies, and I also do plan on reviewing some movies from this 50 movies horror classics, including this one right here, The Phantom of the Opera. Now, I will not be reviewing all of these movies because there's over 50 movies in this pack, but I will be reviewing a few of them. I do want to see Attack of the Killer Shrews, as well as Attack of the Giant Leeches. I do want to see, or it's just called The Killer Shrews. The other one is called Attack of the Giant Leeches. I also want to see Nosferatu again and review it. Metropolis, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I also want to see The Bat, The Vampire Bat, Tormented, White Zombie, The World Gone Mad, The Screaming Skull, Revolt of the Zombies. Like, there's a lot of movies on here that I really want to see. But, maybe over the years and years to come, I will be reviewing more from this box set over the years. But I definitely want to review those movies I mentioned. I want to check them out and see how they are, and definitely check them out and, review them. But this was actually given to me as a gift. I didn't pay any money at all for this. It was actually given to me. They was just like, hey, you want this? You want this box set? I'm like, hey, freaking yeah, sure. So it was a gift, so I got it for free, which was really cool. And yeah, 50/50 classic horror films. Great stuff. Come and check it out. But today's topic is a vlog discussing YouTube's, just the situation with YouTube's monetization rules and how the monetization is being restricted now. Or more to say, monetization on YouTube's category of violent content is starting to really affect YouTubers. And the thing with this whole thing, is that a lot of the stuff that YouTube says is violent, I would say it's bullcrap. There's wrestling channels being taken down, there's Let's Play channels having to, cut back on videos and stuff like that, and they're losing money. And it's all because of this new... Now, I know I'm a little bit late to this because it's been going on for about, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even longer than that. But it's still affecting people. People to this day are still getting affected by it. So I definitely want to make a video about this and talk about it, because it's something that's affecting a lot of YouTube right now. A lot of content creators are getting their money from YouTube. They are getting their paycheck is from YouTube. So it's really affecting a lot of YouTubers' lives. I figured I would, share my thoughts on it. Once again, though, this doesn't affect me personally because this is free. I do this for fun. This is a really fun hobby to do. I really enjoy doing it. So I don't get money from this, which I'm fine with. I'm just glad to do this for free. It's just fun to do. Maybe in the future I'll do some, monetization. Not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure because, of how the future is going to be with monetization and stuff. I honestly don't know. It all depends on how it goes. I mean, how these monetization rules go. Because being a horror film reviewer, I'm talking about horror films which are, some of them are violent, and YouTube may not monetize those kinds of videos. I get it, it's a review, it's not anything violent, but I'm talking about a horror film, so I know it doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't be like that in the future. If it gets like that, that's going to be a very sad time. But I'm just concerned for the future of YouTube because this is a big deal. I mean, Let's Players, first of all, Let's Players are losing money for playing games such as Outlast 2 and other games that have some sort of violent content. This is bullcrap in my opinion because Let's Plays are done for entertainment. They play a game that may be violent, but at the same time, it's a video game. YouTube is doing this whole thing because I guess they want, this is what I'm assuming, they want a cleaner environment and less violence and also language, which I want to get into a little bit later on, this whole language, and they want to, have people not cuss in their videos and stuff. And this is how I view it. I think YouTube content creators should be able to do whatever they want. I think there should be a line to what they can do, not go too far, but I think that YouTube creators do have the right to produce the content they want to. It shouldn't be about restricting it to non-violent or, oh yeah, this is too violent, this is too gory, or this is too much for a video game, so you're not going to get paid for it. It's stupid. It's freaking stupid. And even though it doesn't affect me personally, it's sad to sit back and see some of my favorite YouTubers just go through these struggles, because of what YouTube is doing. And it's sad to see all these really, really awesome YouTubers just, losing money, because YouTube's not paying them. Wrestling channels, another example is wrestling channels. Wrestling channels are losing monetization because wrestling, as far as YouTube is viewing things, is violent. Yeah, that's right. Wrestling is just violence. That's all wrestling is. No, professional wrestling is entertaining to watch because you have, you have certain characters in there that you like. You have certain ones you don't like. There's storylines. There's, plots. There's giant arenas. There's the wrestling moves. And I don't know. There's just so much professional wrestling. There's so much more. There's scripts. There's storylines. There's so much professional wrestling does. And it's so interesting to see how many different companies are out there. Impact Wrestling, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lucha Underground, Ring of Honor. There's just so many different wrestling companies that it's just it's awesome to watch that and seeing how different companies do different things and how they vary from each other. It's very cool to see that. And for YouTubers to say that wrestling is just violence, it's just violence, that's bullcrap. It's more than that. It's sports entertainment. It's more than just violence. It's professional wrestling with storylines and characters. There's a lot more to it than just violence. So that is bullcrap. There's a lot of wrestling channels I watch that are being affected by the new YouTube monetization rules of violent wrestling. This is wrestling violent. No, it's freaking bullcrap, man. How YouTube is doing this right now. And also what I was saying before about Let's Players is that YouTube views a Let's Play on a violent video game as, you're not going to get, any revenue, hardly any revenue from it because of how violent the game is. That's bullcrap. I mean, it's a video game. It's not real. It's just a freaking video game. It's fictional. Let's Plays are to watch, this person play the game. and you know, it's entertaining to watch. And I really enjoy watching Let's Plays. I can't do Let's Plays. I've tried to, but I failed miserably. So I try to stay away from doing Let's Plays sometimes. You know, I do want to play SCP Containment Breach though. That's one game I do want to play. But you know, I'm not the best Let's Player, so I try to avoid it because I've watched a few of my Let's Plays and they're just cringeworthy. So, you know, I try to stay away from that. But it's just the fact that, you know, Let's Plays are for entertainment. You know, Let's Plays, the video game may be violent, but once again, the video game is just a video game. It's non-fictional. I mean, non-fictional, yeah. Video games are non-fictional. They're 100% real. No, video games are fictional. And it's just insane how YouTube is viewing these things. And that's why I'm concerned for horror movie reviewers and the horror movie reviewing community. Because, you know, it could get that bad where, you know, you just talk about a movie like that and describe some of the scenes or whatever, and maybe the poster would be enough to, like, say, you know, YouTube would say, no, it's, you know, it's violent, you know, you can't get monetization from that. I hope it doesn't go that far, but then again, I don't know the future for YouTube. You know, I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen. So, hopefully YouTubers can cancel this out and just stop it, because it's just not going good. There's a lot of people losing money right now, and it's so, it's sad. It's sad for me to see, and it also makes me mad about what YouTube is doing. You know, it's messed up. You know, people on this website, a lot of people on this website, their paycheck, you know, they YouTube is their income, you know, and when you take their income away just because of the violence and stuff and violent content, you know, it's bullcrap. You know, people, they have to have, you know, because YouTube is their, like I said, that is their income. You know, they have to have that income, and they're taking it away from them. It's just wrong, and it's because it's the violent content. It's bullcrap. With wrestling, it's bullcrap because wrestling, there's more to it than violence. It's more than just violence. You know, I'm a wrestling fan. Heck, I'm wearing a freaking Finn Balor shirt right now. I'm a big fan of wrestling. WWE at the moment, I'm avoiding it, but I'm subscribed to a lot of wrestling channels and a lot of wrestling like company channels, and I watch clips of stuff from WWE once in a while, and I watch clips from like all these other places on like these other YouTube WWE, oh my god, wrestling YouTube pages, and I watch videos from them. I watch clips from them. You know, I really enjoy watching professional wrestling. And for YouTube to just categorize it as just violence, it's ridiculous. As a wrestling fan, you know, it's ridiculous they would say that. You know, it's about storylines and scripts and, you know, these different stories and characters and different moves and different, you know, these different personalities you can get for different people. It's much more than violence. And, you know, I got mad hearing that. I got angry hearing that. Because I'm like, no, wrestling is more than that. Professional wrestling is more than that. Let's Plays, they should not be, you know, losing money. That's wrong. Because they're just playing a game. And it's a video game. And for them to say, oh yeah, well, if it's going to be like putting up on the 18 and older list or the 18 and older restricted video, yeah, but I think you lose monetization when you do that. I don't think you can get paid for those kind of videos. So, you know, that sucks too. You know, you can't make money from the 18 and over videos. And, you know, it's just video games. You know, it's fictional. It's ridiculous how YouTube is acting about this. And I just really hope that in the future it doesn't affect film reviewers, because it could be, what you're talking about, a violent movie. It's like, yeah, but just a movie review. Well, it's got a violent movie, so, you know, no more money for you. It would suck if that happens. You know, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope things get better. I hope YouTube changes this policy, because it's unneeded. The community was fine. All right, we did not need this. Well, we're gonna make the community clean. We're gonna have it to where there's language. You can't have bad language in your videos, or you have to put it in the 18 or older category, or you can't have you can't have violent content, or you can't have any sort of controversial content, or any intense content. You can't have any of that. You can't have any violent content. Let's plays and wrestling and stuff, and that's ridiculous. It's stupid, and I don't get it. I don't get it. The best I can assume is that YouTube is doing this because they want a cleaner, less cussing, less violent community on YouTube. But that's not even the freaking. There was no problems with that. All right. I think people should be able to make the content they want. They should be able to say what they want in their videos. They should be able to make the content they want to, and not have to. Oh yeah, well you have to cut the cussing out. No more cussing. No more curse words. Or no more violence. No more violent videos. No, that's bullcrap. People should be able to upload what they want to upload, and the new policy is just bullcrap. That's the bottom line. It's bullcrap, and I can't believe it's happening. I hope it gets better. I hope that YouTube fixes this and just cancels this plan out. Cancel it. It's not good. There's a lot of channels losing money right now, and it's a serious thing, and it's a sad thing. And I hope YouTube can fix this. But yeah, and also the language thing. I've heard this before. Like YouTube, I think back in I don't know, it's like years ago. YouTube was talking about doing the whole, oh yeah, you can't cuss in your videos, unless you're making an 18 and older video. You can't cuss in your videos. And it's starting to pop up more and more frequently as the years go by. I've noticed that, YouTube talking about this, language thing, and, you can't have harsh language in your videos. That's bullcrap. People should be able to, if they want to have in their video, then they should be able to. People have the right to say what they want to say in a video. I don't personally cuss in my videos that much. Yeah, I drop a couple, curse words in here and there. But it's because I'm really mad at a movie, and it's so crappy that I have to let my anger out somehow, and it just slips out. But I try my best not to cuss too much, and I don't like to drop F-bombs on YouTube. Like, I used to be really bad at cussing, but I just decided not to do it anymore because it wasn't really me. It was me trying to be Mr. Cool Guy and cuss and stuff, and it wasn't the right thing to do. It's just from my personal opinion. If anybody else, I think it's cool for YouTubers to be able to use their own language they want to on their videos. But just me personally, I don't like to use F-bombs and stuff like that in my videos. But I think that YouTubers should be able to say what they want to say and just do what they want to do. You're just taking away the creativity from it. Well, you can't have violence, you can't say curse words, you can't do this, you can't do that. No, man. Just let people do what they want to do. Yeah, there should be a line that is the line of how far it can go. Nobody should be making really extreme content and stuff, but I know there should be probably a line there. I think there should be a line there, but not doing this whole thing of, oh yeah, well you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. No, man, just let people do what they want to do. And it's not even, YouTube is making a big deal out of something that's not even a freaking big deal. It's not a freaking big deal. Why are they trying to make YouTube PG? I don't know. It's stupid. It really is stupid. And that's pretty much all I think about it. It's just, it should be fixed. This is an issue that needs to be fixed. This is an issue that, for weeks now has had to been fixed. People are losing money and channels are struggling. And this is just, it's sad to see. And it's so sad. It gets me so mad that YouTube is going this route. Oh yeah, we want to make it more clean and have less violence. And no, wrestling and Let's Plays are not violent. Video games are fiction. Wrestling, there's more to it than just it being violent. I just don't get it. I really don't get it, man. I really don't get it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching the vlog. And I am so sorry for not making a video in a week. I know it's been way too long since I made a video. But, here soon I'm going to be reviewing this pile of news over here and get some reviews back on track. and probably do a few episodes, or probably do an episode of the Exploring Horror series, and do some other stuff along the way. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching my vlog, talking about YouTube's monetization rules and stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. The Explorer 4 out. See you guys later.